Hi YouTube, Unijack Gamer here, and I'm here with...
The Hammer. Life of CLETUS, YouTube channel. Funko Pop extraordinaire. World Championship boxer.
and we are here to discuss the San Diego Comic-Con Wave 7 and Wave 8. So, without further ado, let's get started with the twin pack Lord of the Rings, Aragon and Arwen. CLETUS, I'm going to let you take the reins on this one, because you must be so excited about it.
Oh, baby. Lord of the Rings, 2-pack. By far, I love that it's they got different sculpts and that they're adding more characters. 100%. The hooded with the little pipe and Aragon, Arwen. By far the greatest. I'm gonna pick up as many of these as I can, and I highly recommend anybody else too. I need like 6 of them. Whatever the limit is, I want them. I want all of them. 5, 6 is good for me. I can't believe it. Just the design concept. I can't believe that they actually had the rights to actually approve this with the Lord of the Rings, and I heard they're gonna have a second wave coming too. So 100% crazy Lord of the Ring fan, crazy. I must have seen the movies 15 times each. And you're a UK guy, you probably haven't seen them that many times.
I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. That's kind of why I'm glad you're here, because if not, I'd have just been like, "That's a nice moustache." And that's all I probably would have said, because I am not a Lord of the Rings fan. I'm not.
Man, there's like Star Wars, there's Lord of the Rings, there's The Hobbit. You put those three not The Hobbit, the Harry Potter together. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all you need in life.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Well, I'm gonna say I am a Star Wars fan, so I kind of fall into that category. But
yeah, and I don't know. Usually they do Funko does or video games. There's a new Lord of the Rings video game coming out, Shadow something, I forget what it is, but it's not based off of Lord of the Rings. It's based off like another time before Lord of the Rings, those characters. So it's I thought they would do something based off that. So when I saw the Lord of the Ring pops, I was absolutely drawn back and so excited that they were going to do that, and to find out that they're going to do another wave. I hope they continue the rights to these and just blow it away. I know they can't make any more Lord of the Rings movies, but characters are amazing.
Oh yeah, amazing. You could never stop with them. You couldn't. You'd find a rock to make a pop out of with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I know my mum is a fan of them.
And they got so many different concepts they can do. So if this is the beginning of it, I'm all for it. So 100% thumbs up for me. I'm gonna buy as many as I can.
Cool. Okay, moving on next. So we have Lincoln as the Reaper from the 100. Do you watch the 100?
I do not watch the 100 at all. There's some shows that a lot of people tell me to watch, and I don't hit it. Have you?
Nope, I don't either. all I can go with really on this pop is design, which I can see that they've done the rip in his jeans, the rip in his shirts, the chains around him, what appears to be some kind of wire on him. All that detail is just proving how much Funko have grown, because 2 years ago we would have got none of this. We'd have just got the pop in a grey t-shirt and green trousers. Now...
looking like this?
Yeah. Now it's a whole new mold. It's like, scars all over his faces and everything. So... but I'm sure the 100 fans are excited for this, but I personally have no idea why, because I don't watch the show. So...
right, absolutely. But I could say if this was a pop that I saw at Hot Topic on the day of release, I'll probably pick up 1 or 2 just to see where it goes. And just because, like I said, all the detail on it looks fantastic. The coloring is great. And you don't get that much. And if this is the way that Funko is going, I am 100% on board for that.
Absolutely. If this is what they're doing now, imagine what they'll do in a couple of years. We'll be getting mini statues out of them.
Yeah, they actually be able to move and do something.
Oh God, don't. It's quite late here in the UK. I could faint. Okay. Okay, so now moving on to Supernatural. Now, this is Baby with the D. Now, I've never seen Supernatural. Have you?
I have not seen Supernatural. Again, it's another big series that people love, obviously, because they're making a show for. But in all my experience of collecting Funko Pops, the rides just don't have it. They don't cut it unless you're a die-hard fan. These things are just if you're going to buy it, just take it out of the box and put it on display, because there's no further, you could say, you buy a lot of stuff because you think it's going to be valuable, that is definitely not an item. Even the best one besides the rocket from Marvin the Martian is the Tony Montana, which should be like a $500 pop. That thing's like the badass of them all. So, Baby with the Dean, there's nothing special about it. There's nothing. It looks like it was Fast and the Furious, and the cars don't even sell for them. I go to Toys R Us all the time. They're just stacked, loaded. And,
exactly.
Not a fan.
I don't know why though, but when this was put on my Facebook group, people were going crazy over it, and I'm thinking, why? I mean, which one's Baby and which one's Dean? Okay, because it's just all it is the Fast and Furious car sprayed black. That's it. Right. It's right.
Now you can just see that like the trunk's a little open there, but honestly, that's nothing too impressive for me.
No, and they did say that before they started to announce San Diego Comic-Con, they said there is going to be one pop ride in the waves, and I was like thinking, oh my god, it's going to be thinking so many ideas in my head. It's going to be Harry Potter on top of the dragon.
Yeah.
And then it's this. And it's like, oh, let down.
Definitely.
Yeah, not one for me, not one I'll be buying, but hey.
Last year, first time I ever had San Diego Comic-Con came out, I bought all those Penelopes with the candy on them. Yeah. And I was like, oh, these things are the best. I bought one, took it out of the box, boom, took the other one, just threw them in the closet, and they shouldn't have done that at all. Because again, these rides, they go for about $30 now. They might even go more at the actual day because it's an exclusive. Yeah. So that's quite expensive. The Reaper that we just saw, he's a $15 pop. These things add up.
They certainly do.
I told somebody if I went and bought every pop of them, of the entire wave so far, plus the ones that are coming, I'm going to spend about $1,000 that day. So you got to be very selective on what you want.
Yep. I've already worked that out too, and I'm like, I gotta cut my list down.
Yeah.
And we're not even there yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna have I already told the guy Ray that I do the pops, but we're gonna have a whole board set up and everything. And like, we know what we're gonna do, a whole big chalkboard coming out. The girlfriend doesn't know that yet, but it's gonna happen.
Is she listening still? Oh.
She is, but she isn't.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Alright, so the next one, which is something we both at least know something about, is Harry Potter on the broom catching the snitch. Yeah. Now, they hit the nail on the head with this one, didn't they? Absolutely.
I haven't seen Harry Potter in many years.
Same.
But I missed the last two. I never watched them, and when I watched the beginning ones, I still couldn't remember them, but you always remembered this scene. Yeah. You always remember this scene every single time. Him on the broomstick catching that thing. What's that thing called?
It's the snitch.
The snitch. Yeah. You always remember that scene. So this is a home run right here. You gotta have to agree with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my boyfriend, he collects all the Harry Potter pops, and he is dying for this one. This one is at the top of his list, and he can't believe that Funko have done this. And I have heard a rumor that they are also going to do Malfoy in his garbs, also on his broomstick. Now, the rumour I heard is it's going to be at a future con. That could mean NYCC or Emerald Comic Con, because they do everything green, and Malfoy's garbs are green. So, I don't know, but that's the rumour I've heard, and it sounds pretty legit. So,
yeah, and then I saw a thing on Funko yesterday. It was sent to me that said that they're going to be releasing more waves at New York Comic Con, that they do more than San Diego Comic Con. Yeah. That's depressing because I'm going to New York City Comic Con, so that train ride there. So I'm going to hit that up. And back to the pop. Again, you don't have to be a die-hard fan to know anything of this character. You know right away, that's Harry Potter on the broomstick. I know what the scene was. I don't know how many movies he does it in. And you automatically know who it is and the scene of everything, which is awesome.
And then the next one we got from Harry Potter is Luna in her glasses. So, do you remember which movie this was from?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But again, the Harry Potter, you universally know. No matter what. But Luna, just her artwork and her design and the colors are beautiful. So right there, if I seen this at Hot Topic, I would definitely pick it up. But honestly, if I had to choose where those two are going to go, Barnes and Nobles is definitely choice for everyone.
Yeah,
right?
that would make sense as well, because Luna is actually selling a copy of The Quibbler, which is the magazine her dad has. So for her to go to Barnes & Noble would make total sense to tie it in again with the Harry Potter book theme too. So,
right.
Where they're actually doing, magazine sales. But, yeah, that's why she's dressed all funny like this, because she's promoting her dad's... I think this was from movie 5. Was it from movie 5? I think so, yeah. Yeah, it was from movie 5.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why she's dressed like this, because she's promoting The Quibbler. So...
Okay. And it makes sense that, I don't think Harry Potter actually does any other exclusives besides Barnes & Noble, right? I've never seen like a Hot Top. Am I wrong? I'm
not sure, because in the UK we're a little bit spoiled, because whereas when these cons come around for you guys, you've got to go Hot Topic, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, all these different stores. All of ours come to one store, and we can just go in and pick which ones we want. We got that one, that one, that one. So although we have to wait 6 more weeks, we only have to make one trip, and if we're there on time, we can make it. So.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know that. Do you guys have like is there a date? Is a time? Do people show up early?
Well, the deliveries are usually around 12 o'clock at my local comic book store.
Okay.
And I'm quite pally with the staff, so they kind of know my face and know.
Yeah.
We know what he's after. Okay.
That's good. That's good, because that's the best thing about being like doing the YouTube and doing a lot of Funko Pops. You go to a lot of stores. I make sure I have great relationship between me and the owners, especially when I do the recording on the videos, because I always promote their stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe a little advice for you: stop promoting their thing. Just go there, just make a few videos quickly, and then post it up, and then they like that a lot. So
yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. Okay then, so moving on, so we've now, sort of sticking with the Harry Potter theme still, is a 6-inch Okami from Fantastic Beasts. Have you seen Fantastic Beasts, CLETUS?
Absolutely not, but I just know the Newt Scamander was like one of the best ones that sold last year from the shared exclusives. Still kept mine somewhere in my closet nowadays. But this thing look at those colors.
I know. It almost looks metallic. I wonder if it is metallic. I haven't actually looked up I've only seen the sale of it. I haven't actually looked up the proper pop of it. But it does look amazing. Now, I did see Fantastic Beasts, but I only saw it the once. I can't quite remember what scene this is from, so I'm not going to quote it. But I know it comes from the suitcase thing that everyone climbs into. Sorry, Cletus, I'm totally spoiling this for you when you see the film. But,
it's okay. 2.5 hour film, I will definitely not remember.
But what I'm glad to see, though, is that Fantastic Beasts does have a 6-inch pop, because you would think that a film about a bunch of beasts and monsters flying around New York City, there would be more 6-inch pops. So now they've finally done it. So, as opposed to everyone that was just 3.5-inch before. So, I'm glad they've brought a supersize into it, and they brought one in such a unique box as well. I've never seen one that's kind of like that before. It's always been that,
not that. True. Yeah, it's still the same diorama, but it's just on its side, which is pretty cool. If you had a pop protector for that, it actually fit perfectly fine.
Exactly, yeah.
Good call on that one.
Cool. Okay, so now we're going to move on to what I'm calling Wave 7.5, which is the Rick and Morty Tinkle's Ghost in a Jar. So, before we go any further with this one, I just kind of want to say to Funko, what were you doing? This was just dropped randomly on Tuesday, which was not a San Diego Comic-Con release day. It was just uploaded a video on YouTube and to their Twitter and Facebook, like, hey, here's a Rick and Morty pop. And done. That was it. Drop. I wasn't expecting it. CLETUS wasn't expecting it. I just had to send it to him I hope this isn't Wave 8. Because if this is Wave 8, just this one pop, we're a bit screwed. So...
Yeah, I felt screwed. I was like, I hope he doesn't consider this as Wave 8, because this sucks.
Yeah.
I was going to do a good video and everything, and I was like, damn, I get my hair and makeup done and everything. I was like, wow. This is what I get? This is it? Where's the rest of it? So I'm right with you. As much as that was a surprise, the pop concept looks freaking great. I love how they have 2 figures in there. That's pretty cool. It's something unique. And I don't know anything of the show. Do you know about the show?
No, I don't, but I know people have been going absolutely nuts for this. I mean, people from my work who don't collect pops, when I told them that there was a Tinkles of the Ghost in a Jar Rick and Morty pop, they came round to my screen at work and wanted to look at it. But non-pop collectors were doing that. So this thing must do something amazing in the show, because it looks like a unicorn sheep with a sort of weird emoji in a jar.
With a
like Pac-Man Ghost? So it must be amazing. Let us know down in the comments below why it's so amazing, please. Because CLETUS and I are just a bit like, okay.
And then the real diehard fans, they're going to tell us exactly what show it's from, what's the reason behind it. And I'm looking through the comments when every time this happens, I'm like, okay, I know the whole episode already. I don't have to watch the show.
All right. So, moving on to Wave 8 now, which there was a Wave 8, thank God.
7.5.
Which is the Dorbs ride, which is Aladdin and Abu. What do you think of this one, CLETUS?
I absolutely love it. How could you not? This is like a classic scene, except there should have been Jasmine on there. But the Dorbs rides, if you take them out of the box, they look freaking fantastic. This just reminds me of the Penelope of last year. I'm not going to buy 4 of them, though. Probably just buy one of them. Again, these are $30 a piece, so they add up. Last year I spent $400 or $500 at Hot Topic. That was the first store. So this is a possibility on my list. I'm not the biggest Dorbs fan, but these look the scenery of it is really, really nice. So I'm okay with that. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Dorbs fan either. I do like the detail they've put into this. But I don't think we'll even get this in the UK, because I was saying it in my broadcast the other day, the Dorbs market has just died in the UK. There's like a tiny shelf this big now dedicated to Dorbs. So we don't care for Dorbs over here in the UK. No one ever goes, I need that Dorbs. It's it's Funko Pop. That's all we hear now. So, but we might get it. I still like the design. I still don't know why there's no Aladdin Pop though. I mean,
that's true. Absolutely right.
If they clearly have the license on the back of this, Funko have the license to do Aladdin, so why not do an Aladdin Pop?
Wow, that's and we have Jasmine, we have the genie,
we have Jafar, yeah, but no Aladdin.
Yeah, I think now talking about it, should have been a 2-pack.
Yeah, exactly.
It should have been a 2-pack. But again, these Dorbs rides here in New York, in America at least. People go Dorbs crazy. If they says one thing that says limited edition, limited number, they buy. Everybody's. I gotta get that one. I gotta get that one. I get that one. So that's what they're doing with all these guys. Yeah. Everybody's pick them up. Cause I go on Facebook, the local Funko groups, and they're literally like, "Oh, if you find this at Walgreens, the Dorb." I'm like, "What the heck are you guys going crazy for? Spend up all your money." I don't go Dorb chasing. I think I have like 2 Dorbs. One was like the Stan Lee from last year's con. You had to kind of get it. And I got a Mega Man. It was like 3,000 piece Hot Topic one. They're this big. It's this freaking big. They suck.
I know. Do you know what's weird though? Is that I don't like Dorbs, but I do like pint-sized heroes. Which is weird because the body of pint-sized heroes is the same as Dorbs.
Yeah, look at it too.
In fact, I have one right here on my desk. Look, there's one right there. So I have one right here, but I just don't care for Dorbs. I don't know what it is.
Mystery minis though are fantastic. Mystery minis, the way they look, the quality of they make them, the colors on them look really, really good. People over here go crazy for them. I know that one of the guys I know has a complete sealed box of the Walking Dead Series 1. I think the box alone is from the first series is worth like $500 or $600 unopened. Like, that was pretty impressive. I was like, whoa, these things they're pretty expensive, those mystery minis, but there's so much work. Yeah. I got 5 or 6. I bought this X-Men box once. I was like, oh no, I messed up. Somebody put a bunch of boxes together, and there's like 5 of the same characters. I was like, but.
Okay, so now let's move on to May May, or Hey Hey from Mona. Thoughts on this one, CLETUS?
Honestly, probably one of the worst series around. you go to every Walgreens in the entire world, there's 15, 20 different Mona Pops, but this pop I would actually probably pick up because Punky loves it. The girlfriend absolutely adores this pop. It's a damn chicken and has beautiful colors. Design's awesome. Know nothing of the character, but because of the sculpt and the coloring of it, I would pick that up and just probably even open it and show it to everybody. And they look, here's a chicken. Buy this. This is what Funko Pops is, folks. We need this.
Yeah, so, well, I was going to say, if this was Funko 2 years ago, I would dread to think the design they would have done for this, because I think they would have really struggled with it. So the fact that they've had the opportunity to kind of wait and perfect their skills and do this now with its massive bulging out eyes like this, as if they're going to fall off its face, I think makes it look really, well, unique. But would I buy it? Nah, I've not seen Mona. I'm not a Disney fan, so no, I wouldn't buy it.
All right. Yeah, me, you know how I am. I'd buy everything, but I only buy it if I really have some kind of connection to it.
Yeah.
But I know Punky loves this one. They usually don't do too many like pure animals, like an animal per se.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely probably pick up one only if it's at a local store, like Hot Topic or something like that. So.
Alright then, so next we have Mr. Toad from Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and this is limited to 1,500 pieces. Thoughts on this one, Cletus?
I didn't get to see Wavy until the girlfriend messaged me. She said, "We need Mr. Toad." I said, "Who the hell is Mr. Toad and where is he from?" She said, "I have no idea, but I know a lot of the Disney characters that they have are based off their park rides. Yeah. So this has to be obviously Wild Ride at the Disney park." She just loves the way it sculpts, and she likes the funniest characters. Like her favorite character is Squidly Diddly. It's just the worst ones. She loves them. So I'm gonna unfortunately have to pick up at least one of these. Ugh. I don't think you would be picking up any of these.
No, I'm gonna say I actually think the pop looks a little bit bland, to be honest. It looks just a bit too simple for me. But no, this pop is of no interest to me at all. Yeah. Sorry,
yeah,
Mr. Toad fans.
But, we'll be getting at least Mr. Toad in here, and it'd probably be one of the first ones we get with that sticker. They have that beautiful stickers on there, so that'll be added to the household.
Alright, next we're moving on to, which I think is going to be everyone's favourite, is Tigger, and it's flocked Tigger.
Yeah.
The internet nearly broke when this was released. People just went nuts. Not only were they releasing a new Tigger mold, and was he bouncing on his tail, he was flocked. People went crazy.
Yeah, this is a home run. They got everything they can possibly wanted in this one, and it's good to see that Funko didn't do that. You know, we're gonna give you a regular one, and then down the line give you a flocked one, so then you have both of them. They just went full blown, gave you every single thing. 10 out of 10 on it all. This is gonna be the stud so far of all the pops. Hopefully, it gets for us a nice home, like maybe a Hot Topic, GameStop. Just not Target or Walmart. Target and Walmart is very rough here.
I've heard things about Target and well, not so much Walmart, but definitely Target when it comes to exclusives, that the staff just go, open boxes, we'll have that one, we'll have that one, we'll have that one.
And never even hit the shelves.
Never hit the shelves. I've heard that over here. I heard that, like, all the incident everyone had with Q John Jin, damn accent. So, and no one got their hands on them because it was just a big, massive blip.
Yeah, people were writing up, they were trying to get a petition, they were trying to get all this stuff, and it was just the biggest craziness of these fans. I can't believe they're writing a petition about Target not getting exclusives. They're out of their damn mind. They're this much of a store.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest stores in the world. So, right under Walmart, so.
The mad thing is, though, is that when we get a Target exclusive over here, we still get the Target sticker left on it, which is really weird. That we don't even have a Target, and we're getting Target exclusives. Wow. You guys have the Target, and you ain't getting them.
Yeah, we're not even getting them. We're not even getting them. You're over there getting them. You guys got a good connection. I'd be over there paying people. I can't help it. But This pop is definitely awesome, though. This is double sticker. I think it's one of the first double stickers they have for this. Double stickers sell for all of us. They put a double sticker, and I love that they double stickered, because I went to the store the other day for the Aristocats, had a flock sticker on the Aristocat, and I was like, oh, what's that? It says flock. I said, I think I'm just going to buy all these, take the flock sticker off, put it on all my flock pops, just so, because it looks so cool.
Yeah, I don't even. I'd be surprised. So sometimes that stuff gets taken off in the UK, like flocked and stuff. I don't know why it does, but sometimes it does when it comes to UK releases. We might not. Who knows?
Okay.
But still, 10 out of 10 Funko for this pop. You really, Thank you for doing it right, as opposed to just rehashing an old mold. You did it right with this one. Right.
I also hope that the stand actually stays on him.
Yeah, I do too.
I hate when the stand can come off, because then it's always a hassle to keep them on a stand. So lately what they've been doing for most of the ones that all have stands, even a Dumbo one that came in a Disney box, it was just connected. Can't take it off. It's perfect. Keep it up.
Alright then, so now we'll move on to Pirates of the Caribbean Jolly Roger Glow in the Dark, limited to 1,000 pieces. I hope you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, Cletus.
I've seen many of them, not all of them, and I usually fall asleep through them a lot because it's so long. But I just know this Jolly Roger one is in really high demand, especially when you didn't get them from the Disney store. Mm-hmm. And ever since this particular one was released now to us, the regular Disney one is down to about $40 right now. I've seen it for $40, and it's probably going to continue going down. So if you're waiting for that one, you might want to pick it up. Wait that a little bit longer, might even be $30, $25. It used to be up to $100. So this has double sticker, so people want that double sticker, and with that 1,000 piece limited edition is it's a big pop to get and add to your collection. I know this guy Funko Boston that I do video talk to him all the time. He is, because he goes to the Disney park, he's obsessed with getting every Disney ride.
Yeah.
So this is like, if you went to, he loves the memories from it. He wants to get every single Disney ride. So people love this guy. So what's your thoughts?
Well, I'm not a Pirates of the Caribbean fan. However, my mum loves Pirates of the Caribbean. The only thing I would say is when I saw this glowing in the dark, I was quite impressed with how glowy it is. But it's not going to be one on my list. And with it being 1,000 pieces, I highly doubt we'll even get it in the UK.
Right.
So
and who knows how much is going to glow either. It's not going to glow like the Qui-Gon Jinn from Star Wars. This one, it doesn't look like it's going to be glowing that much. I don't know how it's going to glow like that. Well,
yeah, don't get me started on glow-in-the-dark pops, okay? I have a skylight there charging them all, and one glows, okay?
Yeah, I got to stand there and go, look, it glows. All right, video over.
Alright, so we now have another glow-in-the-dark, which is Negatron from Disney. I have no idea what this pop is, Cletus, do you?
I actually sort of do. He's like pretty much the villain for Darkwing Duck. Right. It's like his it's literally like Darkwing Duck, but it's just like his villain version of him. I think he has like a split personality or something, and sometimes he becomes this guy. I think, I'm not 100% sure. I remember watching it as a kid, and there was so many different. There's a lot of villains in here that they could make, and I like the Darkwing Duck line. I have Launchpad McQuack, and they have to pick up the other two. They've just been like each store just getting one at a time. So this one I will be picking up. I definitely enjoy it. The show as a kid and just those memories. That's why I think a lot of people buy these pops. It's because the memories we had when I was a kid, especially Nickelodeon line. We're like, yes, please. We never had anything of any collectability back then.
Yeah. So. And I think this is why pops are so popular. I mean, I'll get onto this in a minute, but the fact that people can go back to the childhood without having to totally rewatch a cartoon or anything, they can just have this one collectible that fits in with their other collectibles as well, is I think why is making pops so popular and kind of groundbreaking a market that was never there before. So
yeah, I agree, and just it being part of a series, people want to have it. And then there's a lot of people out there that are like, no, you can't buy it unless you know everything about the pop.
Oh, I hate those people.
Hell no, I ain't got that time for that. I watch the shows as I do, and I'm not going to go back and watch the Darkwing Duck series, but because he's part of the line, he's a villain in it, I'm going to pick that guy up.
Yeah. definitely. Alright, last one of Wave A is the Flocked Chippendale. Now, you're going to go crazy over the double sticker, aren't you, Cletus?
Yeah, and double sticker, flocked. You got 2 of them. The only thing that's disappointing is I got a damn 2-pack Chippendale a while back, and this is the one thing I do not like is when, like, we have Tigger, a home run. You got him flocked, you got him bouncing, you got everything. This, I already have this. Why do I have to buy this now? Is flocked. It's kind of is like, why do you do that to us? They're taking advantage of us at that point. That's what they're really doing to us. Taking advantage. They know we're actually going to buy the one that has a sticker that's exclusive. So it's bad. It's bad on Funko.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm the same with like Power Rangers because they are draining me so much. It's, you know, first it's the normals, then it's the morphings, then it's the one with the shields, then it's the new ones, then it's like, oh, come on, give me a break.
Yeah, I got every single Power Ranger one here at the house, and I had to put 2 series away because there's just no room for them. And,
exactly.
And a lot of them, like I bought the original set just at a really good price, and because they made so many other waves of them, I was like, oh, I wish I never bought them at that price because it's just sad and depressing.
We never got them in the UK. We never got the original red, white, and pink. We never got them, so I had no chance of ever owning them. So, and I wasn't collecting back then.
I got the glow in the dark one signed by.
I'd love that one.
Oh, we got to put Let me grab it for a second. Here he is.
Oh my god. I want it.
He's signed too, signed up top.
Oh my god.
Dog. Mint box. Got it from a Canadian actually. Pretty good. And I got a morphin that goes on top of him.
Oh my god, it's smashed too, just like the show. I love it. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright then, now Cletus and I want to talk about something that Funko released this week that isn't San Diego Comic-Con, but we felt the need to talk about it, which was Funko have now decided to release their own line of original characters, and their first character is Tumblebee. Thoughts on this one, Cletus?
Give me 15 seconds. Boom, there we go. Yes. Tumblebee. Honestly, I've said this to a few people. If this is the best that Funko can come up with, we're kind of in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? This is... I could give me money. I can make you something crazy just off the top of my head. If this is the best line that they can come up with, we are extremely in trouble. My thoughts was what they should do. Funko should actually go and create a YouTube cartoon show. Just a YouTube cartoon show, so you can build character and build the ones that you want off of, instead of just trying to give us the other ones. And it's funny that they named this number 1 instead of doing like the Diablo ones that they have already, or the T-Bones. They just went and were like, nope, this is going to be our new thing. They had a huge countdown for it. We're all sitting there waiting like, all right, come on, baby, what do we got? And we're like, no.
Yeah. And I think the danger with this as well is that we are stepping into Beanie Baby land. Is that people compare Pops to Beanie Babies a lot. And I go, well, no, because with Pops, people are already fans of the product there. When you bring this into it, this is an original character, an original design. It can be easily faked, and again, it is so Beanie Baby-like because they were all original characters, and that you just literally had to go on looks alone. There was no history behind them. So I'm with you, Cletus. It's like walking on eggshells. Funko, you really want to do this? Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great example. 100%, I didn't even think about it like that. But that is definitely Beanie Baby's land.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if a regular person saw this in the store that don't know Funko Pops, and they're like, I heard Funko Pops were supposed to be like some kind of bobblehead or something like. This has nothing to do with it at all, and nothing different, nothing new, same size box.
Yep.
Character is plain. It looked like an orange that you had from like Snapchat filter with some eyes and some mouse ears. So, and it looked like what's his name, Sully's body.
Yep. Yeah.
So it was definitely not exciting for it at all.
And who thinks that when NYCC comes around, they're going to bring this out again with a flock sticker on it and go, hey, you all want this, don't you?
And some people are going to buy it, and some people I saw bought this, and then after they bought it, they were like, wait, it's not sold out yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have bought that. So that's another thing for the Funko fans that are crazy for the money. They'll learn. They will learn with that.
I think what was really interesting as well is that Funko did actually do a competition on Twitter. They did, it was the White Zero Batman, and they did Tumblebee. White Zero Batman got 6,000 retweets, Tumblebee only got 2,000, so I think that kind of says to Funko where the market is, okay? It's in pop culture characters that people can connect with and have a history with, and not in these original characters. And I kind of get they want to put their own stamp on things in the toy world, but I don't think Tumblebee was the right way to go about it.
Yeah, they gotta again. They have to build that from the ground up, like all the other licenses did. They all went out there, made a TV show, made everything this, and throw out, "Hey, buy this character." I have no relation. I don't know nothing of it. I have no care for it. They definitely should have learned to throw these guys into a cartoon show, and it would be one of the first cartoon shows that they have on the on YouTube, because they can't go. It's not like they're going to be like, "Hey, Cartoon Network, can you put a show on?" No, they're not going to tell you. They're going crazy. But they would say on a YouTube channel, they put a show on, everybody would watch it. It only has to be 5-10 minutes long, max. And then you start building a little character for it, especially if it's funny and funny little, little rated R in it.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be pretty funny.
We know that they can do this because the adverts for DC Legion Collectors and Marvel Collector Corps, they have animated pops for their trailers. So why they couldn't do something the same with the Wetmore Forest designs, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
They probably were expecting a big thing for this, and like this was like a big thing. They were expecting a countdown. They got their monsters coming.
It was in the corner of the website. It was
also another big issue is the fact that they're releasing a pop every freaking week. How are we supposed to keep up with the current pops? And then you add this to it. So everybody who was like, "Now I'm still trying to catch up 4 weeks ago, trying to get the last of the ones together so I can move on," this is not going to fall into there. I need this next on my list.
And actually, I hate to say this, and this is going to really annoy all American fans, but the Funko Shop exclusives are only Funko Shop exclusives to the US. The UK, just get them. We get them later, but we get them. They're on our our website now. That just I think it's the it was an Elmo or something from Sesame Street that was a Funko Shop exclusive a while back.
Yeah, I got it. It's a Muppet. Someone of the Muppet ones.
Yeah, and that was on our website, and it was just down as a normal exclusive. So we get them too. So they might be numbered, but they might make some more for us. So be wary of that, okay? Before you all start going, wow, because across the pond we might get them.
We know a lot of people always are like, well, it says it's 480 limited to, say, but all of a sudden a bunch of other countries have them too. So it's like, wait, I thought they said it's only 480. And what's the real number there? We don't know. So
apparently it's down to legality. Apparently if they say it's 480 in your country, then it's 480 in your country. They can go off and make as many more for as many of your countries as they want.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of you UK guys have some crazy collections. I've seen collections from you guys that are insane, and you guys pay crazy prices on eBay to get them shipped over, and I'm like, wow. And then I see it, I'm like, nah, you don't have that. Like I see the top 10 when I'm like, you don't have that, and I'm like, holy moly, he does have it.
Yeah.
So you guys have sick stuff over there, better than us.
And we have smaller houses too, so we struggle to house stuff. Cletus was saying to me before we went live, he says he's storing some of his pops in the closet. I don't have a closet, okay? I have just a small wardrobe over there. That's it. I don't have any closets or cupboards or anything like that. I live in a small house, and I have all this to try and house as well.
And this is only one collectible. What if you collect other stuff? We've got Legos, comic book, Pokemon cards, all this other stuff, video games.
I do collect video games. I do. It's all downstairs. So
yeah, but you can't put them on display like everybody. I'm like, come on, now they gotta understand that, guys. They gotta understand that. You can't display it all. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Alright, so that's the end of our discussion of the San Diego Comic-Con Funko Pop. So which one was your favorite, Cletus?
The Tigger. The Tigger is by far amazing. I think it's 10 out of 10. Out of this wave, and possibly the stud out of all the ones that are coming out in San Diego Comic-Con so far. Cool. How about you?
It's been a very weak wave for me, but I'm gonna go with Harry because just for my other half, just because he's so desperate for this, and I'll know that it'll be me that'll be doing the Funko Pop hunting for it. So I'm gonna go out there and say Harry.
All right, that sounds great.
Cool.
So,
is there anything you're hoping for out of San Diego Comic-Con?
I'm hoping for them not to release any more Star Wars pops. I'm hoping that they don't do it like it all of a sudden hit us with some limited 480 pieces, 2,000 pieces, whatever it is. I hope they don't do that, like by surprise, hit us with some Marvel ones. This is a lot of pops for us to collect already, so if they start throwing limited numbers on there, those pops go for minimum $300 off the bat, so I ain't trying to play that game.
Yeah, the aftermarket now for limited edition pops is just exploded. It's exploded.
Yeah, especially for Star Wars and Marvel, DC as well. It's just insane, so I hope that doesn't happen.
And then we're on international shipping for us, and it is a poor deal.
Yeah, oh my god. Well,
right,
thank you for having me on here. I appreciate it so much.
Oh, it's no problem.
As soon as I seen you said you wanted somebody to come in for Wave 7 and 8, I was like, hope it's me. Got it in there. And then it came out to be The Lord of the Rings and Disney. I said, this is perfect. So perfect.
I'm actually glad I got you for this, because there was you and one other YouTuber I had in mind for Disney. So I'm kind of glad that it was you, because I hardly know anything about Disney. So I would have just been saying like, yeah, it's alright, yeah.
I'm 10 away. I'm 10 away from getting the 1 through 60. 1 through 60 is the first of the first one. That's the ones that everybody wants, the first 5 series. And the 10 away, and they're pretty expensive, like Mayor and stuff like that. They're $300. Tigger's $200. Stuff like that is really expensive. So 10 away, and I'm done with them.
Cool. Well,
that's that.
Everyone, please subscribe to our channel. The links are just there under us, just there. And I will see you in my next broadcast for waves 9 and 10. Alright, I'll catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Collect all of them.
All right.
I'm scared.
Here you go.
Do I look?
Go ahead and look.
What? Oh, and
That's
this
a
whole section is Snagglepuss!
Ah! If you are looking for this particular pop protector, I 100% do not recommend it. If you haven't already, please sure to enter in our 2,000 subscriber giveaway for this Nintendo 3DS XL gaming system in the description below.